Welcome to This Week in Crowder College, an in-depth look into how Crowder College students, faculty, and staff are working together so students soar to new heights, communities are impacted, and lives are changed. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neosho, specializing in workers' compensation, personal injury, Social Security disability, and more. Learn more online at neoshoattorney.com. Now here's this week's edition of This Week in Crowder College.
Welcome to a brand new week of This Week in Crowder College right here on 91.7 FM. Adam Winkler here with you, joined by the Director of Public Information out there at Crowder College, Cindy Brown. Cindy, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Adam.
Well, exciting things taking place at Crowder College. The news dropped this past weekend that Crowder has entered into an agreement to purchase the old Victory building in Joplin. So tell us all about that.
You know, it's Thanksgiving weekend, and boy, was it ever an exciting weekend. So we actually entered into an agreement to purchase a facility in Joplin to continue our workforce training that we've been doing in Joplin since 2017. The new facility, which will be familiar to a lot of people, the old Victory building out by Sam's Club on Hearns Boulevard, will actually become the Crowder College Joplin facility. And to say we're excited is probably an understatement.
Well, let us know what the thought process is for the building. I know there's a lot of things that have to go into it, but tell us what you're moving over there from the current location and what students can expect.
Right now at our Joplin, the Advanced Training and Technology Center, which is the facility we've been in since 2017, we were fortunate enough to partner with the City of Joplin, the Joplin Chamber of Commerce. They've been great supporters, allowing us, that first grant to get into the Joplin area. We have advanced manufacturing, we have welding, we have computer network support, and then we had drafting, as well as our newest Surge Tech program that was added there. So those will all be moving to the new facility. Hopefully, we plan to be open there in fall of 24.
Well, the funding for this, I know the American Rescue Plan Act was a part of this. I know you guys are very grateful to the state of Missouri and Governor Parsons and the state legislators who made this available. And just tell us about how all that came together.
So it's been a little while back, but Governor Parsons actually toured the state and looked at workforce development, workforce training, and he and the state legislators, see the need for a training facility and saw how we had grown our facility from just, 47 people in 2017 to up to almost 150 students this semester. They saw the need and designated funding. So we have $6 million, $3 million this year and $3 million next year that will be coming from that American Rescue Plan Act to help fund the purchase of the building, which is huge. We wouldn't be able to do that without their assistance. So what a great opportunity, though, to provide more hands-on training that's needed in high-demand areas in our local region. So we can't say enough of how grateful we are for that.
We're talking with Cindy Brown today. She's the Director of Public Information out there at Crowder College. We're talking about Crowder's agreement to purchase the old Victory building in Joplin, Missouri. And Cindy, we were talking about before the interview, the phrase that you guys use a lot is Crowder is a hidden gem in our local community, but this is going to be a gym that's right there in front of everybody to see. It's really a part of Joplin/Newton County that's just blowing up right now with the new Menards going right there. Sam's Club is right there, new apartments. You guys are really putting yourself in a position to have a great location for the area.
Yes, I can only imagine the traffic that goes by there every day, whether it's I-44 or 32nd Street or South Range Line. People that travel into those areas, and especially with the new Menards going in, the apartments, the new RV businesses there, as well as the restaurants, and then the new theater that will be eventually coming in there. That area continues to grow, and so the visibility, while I love our Crowder campus, the main campus here in Neosho, we're kind of hidden out here south of town. So, and all of our facilities are not really front and center. This one will be a lot different. It'll be front and center. But I also think that the opportunities for new programs or just people being aware of Crowder College and what we have to offer, this will actually be a great step in that direction.
Well, we've talked about this before, but the room for expansion and growth there, obviously, but the trade skills right now and the things that students can learn at the Joplin facility really put them on a fast track to get a good paying job here in the area or wherever they want to go, but it provides them an opportunity to learn a skill quickly and get out in the workforce.
Yes, the programs that we offer at the current training facility, which we'll be moving over there, you can complete a certificate in as little as one semester. So the nice thing is, somebody can come in for a semester and go into the workforce. They can continue working on those credentials and add those stackable certificates in pursuit of a degree, or actually go into the workforce, work a while, come back if they want. There's a lot of flexibility with it. We have really, really high placement rates with those current advanced manufacturing students, welding, the computer network, as well as the drafting and, of course, the surge tech. So we're seeing those students be successful in a short turnaround, which is, what we want. We want them to be able to get in, get some quick training, be able to enter the workforce. And then we hope that someday they decide to come back and either add to those credentials or maybe go ahead and complete a degree that they can use to work into a supervisory job or whatever it might be. But always looking at what the workforce needs are for our area is something that we need to be aware of and do, and that's one thing that the Joplin facility has allowed, and I think that's why we've seen the numbers continue to grow.
Well, this is a huge step for Crowder College and the Joplin Advanced Training and Technology Center as they've entered into an agreement to purchase the Victory Building over there by Sam's and buy the new Menards. And Cindy, I know you guys are very excited about it, and it's just another way Crowder is going to make a huge impact in our local communities. Thank you so much for being with us on This Week in Crowder College.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for listening to This Week in Crowder College. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neosho. You can listen to this broadcast again by going online to kneo.org or to crowder.edu. Tune in once again next week for another edition of This Week in Crowder College on KNEO 91.7 FM.
If you live within the broadcast area of KNEO Radio, we have a podcast just for you. The KNEO Community Connection keeps your finger on the pulse of what's coming up in the four-state area, telling you about upcoming events you don't want to miss, organizations in our communities doing great work, and conversations with the dynamic citizens who are behind it all. There's a lot going on around you that you don't want to miss. This is Luke Taylor. Join me each week as we talk about what's happening with the people who are making it happen. Brought to you by KNEO Radio 91.7 FM and the Sky High Podcast Network. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts.